Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. So I just thought I'd mention what I'm going over in this live. I'm talking about cars or video games, as long as you know it's YouTube safe and appropriate for everyone that's here. If it's not, then I'll probably end up ignoring it most likely. I'm going to be opening this car. It's a brand new Hot Wheels premium car. It's the Holden Monaro from the new Boulevard set. Not the newest one, but still a new Boulevard set anyways. So yeah, first time Hot Wheels has ever made this car actually was in this new Boulevard premium set. So yeah, yeah. Also, I just thought I'd mention that the trade that Mr. Speed and I did through our channels, we'll probably both end up getting those cars this weekend, most likely. So yeah, I didn't mention this in the video, but I just thought I'd talk about it. I will be going on a really cool train ride, but I will let you know more about that as of next week. So yeah, just be on the lookout for like a video or live on that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, I'm here to talk about cars or video games. I do have the 6-lane track ready to go for Subscribers Choice Race 8. Unfortunately, the race never got filled up completely with all 6 cars chosen by the subscribers. Also, like I did mention before, there will be a prize of some sort at the end. I'm probably going to say this most likely. It's not going to be a mini GT car anymore, and here's why. Those wings or spoiler, and also the mirrors on those mini GT cars are super fragile and delicate. They can just fall off extremely quickly. So I really wish I could do a mini GT car, but I just don't think I can because of those reasons. And not to mention they are pretty expensive anyways. So yeah, I really don't like to say that. But on the flip side of things, it's still going to be a car really worth the while that I end up sending most likely. It could possibly, just throwing it out there, possibly be one of my Hot Wheels ID cars I have, because those are pretty much non-existent at Walmart or Target stores. King Supers or Kroger, whatever those stores were. Well, King Supers for me, Kroger or whatever the other store name for other people if it's not called King Super in your state. I don't ever recall those stores even selling Hot Wheels ID cars, to be honest. They might have sold premium Hot Wheels like stuff, but not Hot Wheels ID cars. And actually, I will be able to show you what I'm talking about. This is an ID car, by the way. It's the Ford RS200. And yes, this one was bought at a Target store, but that was quite a few months or 1 to 3 years ago, actually. So yeah, I will be opening this brand new Boulevard car during the live stream today. All of these other cars you're seeing in the background, these Mini GT and Greenlight and 3 Hot Wheels Chaparral cars, those will be cars that if someone wants to see a certain one shown up closer, they're more than welcome to let me know if they want that to happen. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, so here's how Subscribers Choice Racing will work. You're going to want to firstly be a subscriber, and secondly, just let me know what car you want to be in. It's that simple. And thirdly, if you make it all the way to the finals and beat out every opponent, if it's international, I'm just gonna have to mention you in a video. But if it's USA, well, I'll probably still mention that channel in a video, but they'll get a bonus reward like thing of the car they won the race in, most likely, if I happen to have another one, and also a car, non-mini GT car from my collection, and also probably a non-Tarmac Works car. So yeah, oh wow, person's here, and they hit the thumbs up. That's awesome. Remember the thumbs up button. Thank you for doing that. Now they don't have to do the chat feature, but I do appreciate the thumbs up though. So yeah, I do have Gran Turismo 5 playing in the background as usual because I I'm unable to do Forza Horizon 5 because of the music in that game, unfortunately. So yeah, can't do Forza Horizon 5 anymore. Kind of sad. But on the flip side of things, I don't want my videos or live streams getting a copyright thing. So it's better off not doing it then. I was just checking the baseball thing on my baseball video game. I mean, again, this is talking about cars and or video games, or answering questions about cars or video games, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that. Or if we wanted to talk about other things that I didn't mention in there, like food or drink-like products like soda, stuff like that. Again, as long as it's YouTube safe, appropriate kind of stuff, I'm more than welcome to talk about it or answer questions about that stuff too. Seems like there was a second person here, but they just left, I believe. GB Diecast Customs, hey, thanks for joining. So, scored myself a new Boulevard car, finally. It's actually a brand new car from the set, the 73 Holden Monaro. The only other really new car in there is that Alfa Romeo, probably. Because I don't think Hot Wheels has made that red Alfa Romeo before. You mean that Holden is nice? Sorry, that was just kind of funny. Because imagine if this Holden was actually in a gold paint job. Just imagine how more harder to find that car would be. If this car from this Boulevard set was painted in gold with the same stripes and everything on it, but most of the exterior paint was gold, just imagine how more harder to find this car would be then. It's like, if it was painted gold, I wouldn't even want to open it then. But thank goodness it's not. Sorry, that was just too funny. But yeah. Nope. I will be opening this. This car will be used in my car sports events. I can't race it down the track. The only reason I won't be racing cars like these down the track, they're too slow to even compete with my non-rubber tire light cars. Or even NASCARs. Even the NASCARs are slower than this. What I mean by this is the Hot Wheels or Matchbox basic cars that don't have rubber tires on them. Pretty much non-premium cars in general. So yeah, if you see a car from over here that you want to get shown up closer, I can do that. I have no clue what lap I'm even on in that Gran Turismo 5 race right now, but I'm getting close to finishing it. I know that. Just checking something still. So far, it seems to be good so far. Just talking about my baseball game that I'm playing. So yeah, Super Diecast Customs, I believe you're in the Supra in that Subscriber's Choice Racing event. I don't know if you're a USA subscriber or not, to be honest. I have no clue if you are. But if you are, and somehow your car ends up winning all of the Subscriber's Choice Racing events, and if you're in USA, I will be just letting you know right now that if you do win, if I have a duplicate of the car you won the race in, I will be sending you that plus a pretty much. I'm gonna have to say a non-tarmac works, a mini GT car, probably just a non-premium car in general, most likely because of how expensive those are, and some of the parts on those cars break off really quickly. Just thought I'd mention that. So yeah, if you want to see any of these cars over here closer up, just let me know, and I can do that. I will probably end up doing that Subscriber's Choice Racing event. So here's my original plan. I was gonna do 12 races, so there was two groups of six cars in total. But now I think that's probably not going to happen, and the only reason I'm saying that is because of well, one is if the races aren't completely full by a certain point, I'm probably not going to have all the cars, for like lanes 1 through 6 completely. The other thing is you know, the like reminder like videos that I make for reminding people of, hey, you need to remember that if you want to be a part of this racing thing, I have to make a video if people forget somehow. I understand people do forget at times, but it's like I don't want to annoy people because then it's like in a bizarre way, it's like we're annoying each other because it's like they're forgetting more than they should. I feel like, whereas some people know, oh, I was supposed to comment a car on that video. So yeah, Subscribers Choice Race 8 is still open with only 2 spots left, but I know you are in that race to be Diecast Customs if you're still here now. So yeah, I don't know if you're a USA subscriber or not, because like I said, you may end up winning 1 or 2 cars possibly. Just not premium cars though, because those are really expensive. It would have to be a basic light car. And if I have a duplicate of the car you end up winning out of all the subscribers in, I would send you one of those cars as well. But that's, again, USA like subscribers. And I don't like limiting stuff, but I kind of have to. If you're not a USA subscriber, I'll just mention your channel name and then just put a link to said channel in the description whatever thing of the video. If whatever channel ends up winning, if they're okay with that, then I will do that. But I will not put their channel name in there unless they feel like weirded out or like unsure of why they would put it in there. So yeah, all that I'm trying to say is I don't want someone to feel odd about having their channel be mentioned in a description thing on or like the comments of a YouTube video that I make if they end up winning that Subscribers Choice Racing event. Okay, well, Super Diecast Customs, as long as you're in the US, that is good to know because if you end up winning out of all these cars, you'll have a chance of winning 2 cars. However, they will end up being well, one's going to be of my choice. One will be the car you end up winning Subscribers Choice Racing event in. I mean, I don't want to send like too many cars for a Subscribers Choice Racing event winner, whoever wins it all out of all these cars, because you know, there's so many people looking for specific cars, and it's like once a car's loose, it's like they only have 2 thoughts of what to do with the car. Is one is like just use it for their racing events on their channel, or 2 is you could customize it, or a third option is give it to a kid in your area kind of thing. So yeah. Anyways, Super Diecast Customs. Do you want any of these cars shown up closer? Because these are all mostly mini GT cars. There are a few other premiums that are not mini GT, and then there's these 4 Hot Wheels cars right here. And that one will be open relatively soon in the live. Just I would mention that. So yeah, do you want any one of those cars? Or, well, not even just one, but any of those cars when they shown up closer. So you could get a better look at it of those mini GT cars I have out. There are more than 20 mini GT cars over there, by the way. Just so I let you know that. So yeah, you should be able to see those cars, even though they are a little bit far away from the screen. Nope, I think my race just ended. I should probably go do something about that. But they put that car back in here again. That car has shown up so many times, I'm not even buying it anymore because I just bought a better car. Well, time to do it different ways. Oh, someone else joined. Kudos, Rebel, Cars, and Diecast. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Glad you made this live. Logan, I do believe you were in that silver Pontiac for this race, if I'm not mistaken. And I know CB Diecast Customs is in the Toyota Supra. Zelda Diecast Racing, otherwise known as Andy, is in the EMS car. I kind of forgot he was in the Porsche, but I believe that was Symbol Customs by Eddie P. So kudos, Rebel, Cars, and Diecast. Out of all these cars over here, if you have any one of those cars, not just one, but any of those cars you want shown up closer, I will show them up closer if you want me to do that. There's majority 20 plus mini GT cars compared to all the other premium cars and other cars that are non-premium, like the Hot Wheels cars. Well, if you want certain cars shown up closer, just let me know which ones you want shown up closer, because I can't show every single car up closer, because, I can't show them in my hand like one at a time kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully you understand that now. Like, I can show like one, maybe two close up at a time, like really close up to the screen. But, if I move all the cars too close up to the screen, then some cars won't be legible to see anymore because of the computer. That's a Corvette. That's a Corvette. That's a Corvette. That's a roof. That's a Porsche. And that's a NASCAR. It's not a Ferrari. No. All of these cars are non-Ferrari cars. I will just let you know that. Was it this Corvette you wanted to see up closer? Because I have a Mini GT one too. That's actually a race car version. There's the Mini GT Corvette. Yeah, here's the Mini GT version. Well, almost fell down. Yeah. Almost knocked myself into this bar surface thing and fell down. Luckily, I caught myself in time, so that's good. Yeah, if you want to see any other Mini GT or other cars in this area closer up, just let me know and I can show them up closer. It'll just have to be one or two cars at a time, though. So yeah, I do actually have 3 Mini GT Ford GT race cars. I have a Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance one. This one, which is the 2016 24 Hours of Le Mans class winner. And then I have the Gulf Racing Colors one too. Yeah. Well, I probably should have mentioned this beforehand, but I will be back shortly. I have to get something relatively quick. I can show you this one car before I go do that. If I can get it out in time. Yep, I can. There's the Ford. Because I know you probably wanted to see that one before I went off to go do this thing. Because it's going to be part of the video game thing. Yeah, it really does. You know, surprisingly, Hot Wheels hasn't made a newer version of the Ford GT race car from like 2016 or 18 in Gulf racing colors. The only one they made was in this paint job. Yes, that's a mini GT car in that bag. Woo, that was close. I didn't realize that bag was open. But yeah, this is the only one that Hot Wheels has done in premium so far for the newer Ford GT race car. As far as I've seen, that is. Could be wrong. Oh, another person joined the live. Well, for everyone that is here, Kudos Rebel, Cars and Diecast, and CP Diecast Customs, just, you know, talk car stuff among yourselves if you're okay with doing that. Kudos Rebel, Kuda Rebels, Cars and Diecast, I will be back very shortly. I just have to go get something. The live is not over, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that. The live stream is not over. It will continue once I'm back. I'm back, actually. Just let you know that for everyone that's here. Well, 3 thumbs up. That's awesome. So yeah, for anyone that's here, all of these cars, Mini GT and the other cars that are non-Mini GT premiums, or the Hot Wheels cars, or you know, premium as in the NASCARs, because NASCAR is technically a premium brand, even though it's not really, because it's just a bunch of sponsors on a race car like thing. So yeah, that's pretty much all that is really. I mean, the tires aren't even rubber on those things; they're like plastic. Well, don't think I'm gonna win this event thing, but at least I'll get a player box. I'm about halfway through that race, or a little bit past halfway. I do. I do actually have that one. I actually have that one. And the strange thing is, I saw another one of those Pininfarina Batistas The yellow one you're talking about, as of today, at my local Walmart store, surprisingly. And I even have the new color version of it in blue after the red edition got released from 2022 P case. So yeah, to answer your question, yes, I do have that car. I actually found another one, like I said a few seconds ago, at the local Walmart store today. Well, guess for now we'll just have to move this somewhere a little bit more out of the way. Oh yeah, there I believe was a ID version of that Automobilia Pininfarina Battista, like Super Diecast Customs is talking about. But yeah, I did end up scoring a few PK's cars, but not really too many. But this is one. It's the Pininfarina Battista in blue, and I gotta say, out of all the color versions, I like this one the best because that blue is just really nice and eye-catching. Like, so yeah. Speaking of other new P case cars, even though most of them are recolors, really, the Viper ACR and the Hot Wheels blue paint job. Well, the Hot Wheels Racing Team paint job, that is, even though it doesn't say Racing Team on there. It's still technically in that color. And then there's the P case treasure hunt. Actually, I don't know if I'm able to really do that. Because the actual camera is way up there, and the screen is showing stuff a little bit down below it. Yeah, I have no clue how to, zero clue of how to clean a camera thing on a computer, given the fact that it's a really small circle-like thing. So yeah, to answer your question, Texas Hill Country Custom Homes, I have zero clue if I'm even able to do that. To be honest, um, I think what it really is there's a lot of lights on, and that makes stuff like really bright and sometimes blurry. So I think that's what you're probably talking about. Because yeah, it's really just the glare from like the lights. I think that's really what it is more than anything. Texas Hill Country Custom Homes. I don't know if you want to be in the Subscribers Choice Racing events, but I do have a blue Porsche in there. But I think that was from Eddie P at Simple Customs wanted that one, if I'm not mistaken. So there are two spots left in Subscribers Choice Race number 8. By the way, I don't know if you want to be in that or not, but given the fact you would be a USA subscriber on my channel, if you are subscribed, what would happen is if you end up beating out all the cars in Subscribers Choice Racing events, first of all, you would have to go past the semifinals, go into the finals, win the finals in a best of 6, and then after that would happen, you would get the car you win the event in, if I have a duplicate of it, plus a another like basic or probably ID car of my choice. So yeah, um, Texas Hill Country Custom Homes. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if you chose that silver Pontiac or if that was someone else. I know someone chose that silver Pontiac. I just forgot who it was though. Unless that was Subi Diecast Customs, because I know Zelda Diecast Racing is in the EMS. No, Subi Diecast Customs is in the Supra. Simple Customs by NEP is in the blue Porsche, and Cuda Rebels Cars and Diecast is in the silver Pontiac. Yeah, you chose the silver Pontiac. I just remember that now. You chose the silver Pontiac. That yellow Pininfarina Batista did end up getting eliminated, unfortunately. Just thought I'd let you know that. It did end up getting eliminated, unfortunately. Cuda Rebels Cars and Diecast. Cuda's Rebel Cars and Diecast. I don't think you're actually in Subscribers Choice Race 5. I mean, not 5, number 8, which is this one right now. Because I know Andy's in the Blue AMS. Subi Diecast Customs is in the Supra. Simple Customs by ADP is in the Blue Porsche, and Texas Hill Country Custom Homes is in the Silver Pontiac. So, if you want to, you could choose one of these cars to be in Subscribers Choice Race 8 if you want to do that. Or you could be in one of the other cars I've shown from last time. That's your choice, Cuda, Rebels, Cars, and Diecast. Do you want to be in one of these 3 cars I just showed? I think those chaparrals are also cars to choose from as well. Choose the Viper, okay. It's probably a good choice given the fact I have not even raced that car down the track, so it'll be the first time it ever races down the track. I just don't want blue colored cars being right next to each other, so the Viper will be in line 1. So there's one spot left on Subscribers Choice Race 8. Just thought I'd let everyone know that, including you, Logan. Wow, I got 2 players in my baseball game. Too bad they were 2 players I don't really need. Yep, so 1 spot left for Subscribers Choice Race 8. If that spot has to be end up getting filled up by me, I mean that's fine, but it would be literally the 3rd or 4th time I end up advancing to the next round because I've already advanced in a Audi and in the Dodge Ram truck. So actually, it would be the 3rd time I advance if I choose a car in this race. So yeah, I don't really want to do that, but if need be, it'll have to happen. I just noticed something. The person I'm sending the cars to, Mr. Speed, his diecast channel, he has not entered any of my Subscribers Choice Racing events. I wonder if he wants to be in one, possibly. That went pretty well. We just actually had our last game about 1 or 2 weeks ago. So yeah. No one really wins in our league. It's just everyone plays for fun kind of thing. So yeah, it's time to take the Holden out of the packaging. I'm gonna open this car right now. Here it is. The Holden out of the packaging. I actually found this one at my local Walmart store, surprisingly, as of yesterday. It's the first time Hot Wheels has ever made this car. I'm not sure what Chevrolet car this would be, but this is technically like a Australian version of like a Chevrolet muscle car from the 1970s. So yeah, I don't know what Chevrolet muscle car this would be based off of. But I know it's a really cool looking car nonetheless. I was about to say it looks like a Chevelle or Nova somehow. I wouldn't say Impala because the Impala looks completely different. So I think it's a Chevelle or a Nova maybe. Or possibly both of them together, like you just said, Logan. But yeah. We actually ended up having a full set of those brand new Boulevard cars. A collector was gonna end up, hooking me up with the Alfa Romeo from that set because, you know, finding full sets of premium cars can be tough to do, and luckily I ended up, finding that one specific car they were looking for. Yeah, the Impala is way too big to even be compared to with that car. So yeah, it looks like a Nova or a Chevelle, or like you just said, both of them put together. But yeah, surprisingly, the Supra from that new Boulevard set seems to be kind of hard to find. Surprisingly, I mean, it's not in the best looking color for the brand new Supra, but it's not a bad looking color either. Because actually on the back, it literally shows you the other cars in the set. So yeah, that's the Alfa Romeo. That's the one I really wanted from that set. But it's like I'll take the whole thing because there were no Alfa Romeos at the time I found that set at the local Walmart store. Sure enough, a few hours at the same store, there was 4 of the Alfa Romeos. Yeah, I am actually going out of. I probably shouldn't mention this too much, but I'm going to be in Arizona at the end of this month, so maybe I'll find some better premium light cars there because I know a few channels from Arizona are out there. Honest Diecast Derek, King Nut Cars or King Nut Diecast Cars, whatever his channel name is. I have no clue about Mad Visions if he's from Arizona or not for his YouTube channel. But oh, I do know that Hot Wheel Mailman Collector is also another Arizona collector for Hot Wheels, Matchbox, and other diecast cars. So yeah, I know there are definitely 3 people who are in Arizona for collecting diecast cars. So maybe I'll bump into them. That would be really cool if I do, because I rarely see anyone who collects cars on YouTube that actually has a channel besides me and the local Walmart store or even Colorado Diecast. I rarely see anyone else at those stores that has a diecast car channel. That's interesting because I've never seen many people mention videos from that state actually about finding diecast cars of any kind, to be honest. Well, I'm gonna do some racing stuff. I want to say this just to give everyone a fair heads up warning notice. I'll probably end the live stream at an hour, maybe not too much longer after an hour, just because after being here for like more than an hour or so, it gets a little boring and talk sometimes may or may not end up getting repetitive. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. I rarely have live streams that are like 2+ hours long. Wow. Well, yeah, for people who have Hot Wheels Matchbox and other cars unopened in their collection, I mean, those things could go for a lot of money depending on condition of the card and condition of the car. So yeah, Australia has a new car for their car sports stuff for car baseball and hockey. I might as well just choose a car so I can get Discover's Choice Race 8 done and out of the way, because I wanted to do 12 races in total, but I'm starting to think that's a little bit far of a stretch because somehow, doing 12 cars and there's 6 cars per race, that's technically 72 cars in total that I would be racing down that track. 12 times 8, yeah, that's still a lot of cars. That's still a lot of cars. Hold on. No, that's not. It would be 6 times 12. 72 cars. No, that doesn't make sense now. Or does it? No. 6 times 8. 48 cars. Yeah, that's 48 cars in total. 48 cars. I just remembered. Yeah, 48 cars in total that I would be racing instead of like 60 something. Well, instead of 60 plus cars. Because if I did all 12 races, that would be 12 times 6, which would actually at that point be 72 cars. So yeah, I would be too shy of 50 cars being raced in total. I kind of think 48 cars is plenty enough because, I wanted to do 12 races, but it's like, as long as I have an even amount in total somehow, whether it's 4 and 4 or 6 and 6, I can still do 2 groups those ways. 5 and 5, that's a little bit less even because it's like, well, I would still have to, do 2 bonus race like things just to see if like somehow those extra cars that don't win the first time end up advancing the next time. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a car and then I'm gonna start the race. What car to choose for me? I don't think I've ever raced this car down the track. I don't think I've ever raced this one down the track yet. Although I don't want to put a Dodge car next to a Dodge car. Alright, well. Gonna start the race now. Unfortunately, I'm unable to move the computer over there to do the race because it has to be plugged in. My computer's at low battery, unfortunately. Yeah, it's at 37% right now. I mean, it would be fine for a few seconds over there, but somehow this battery dies a little bit quicker. Well, it gets less battery if I have it over there for a few minutes and then ends up wasting battery, and then the battery gets too low and then it dies and then everything just goes blank on the line. Don't want that to happen. So here's what I'll do. I will let you know who ends up winning the race. How is that? I think that's fine. Yeah, because as of right now, there are 7 cars over there. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Invalid race. Sorry, but the race has been deemed invalid. Where'd the other cars go? Okay, that's not gonna work then. That'll work. So, the race was invalid because one car did not even go down the track. So I have to redo it. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that's close. That was really close between my car and the car that I believe Subaru Diecast Customs ended up choosing. Well, time for the eliminated cars to go in the elimination. This was the winner. Whoever chose the red Supra, you are the winner. I believe that was Subaru Diecast Customs is the winner. Congratulations, Super Diecast Customs. You have advanced to the next round. Yeah, you got eliminated. The Viper wasn't quick enough, unfortunately. In fact, my car, the Demon in second place, ended up really close to outdoing the Super in lane 3. So, yeah, just thought I'd mention that. I don't know if Super Diecast Customs is still here or not, but it seems like they have left the chat and live completely. If they were here, that would have been great, because then they would have been happy that they advanced to the next round of the final 8 cars. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. Kuda, Logan, there's actually a specialty diecast toy car shop in Texas somewhere. I have no clue what the name is, but they had Hot Wheels and Matchbox, Greenlight. It's like the Texas version of Colorado Diecast. This store was specifically just made for all the diecast cars you could ever think of. They have Hot Wheels, Matchbox. They probably have all the cars Colorado Diecast does at that store. So yeah, I definitely say if you find that, if you ever go to Texas, Logan, go to that store. But yeah, congratulations, Super Diecast Customs. Round of applause for him advancing. So yeah, now since that's over, Subscribers Choice Race 9 would happen next, but here's the only problem. I'm only doing it if it ends up getting full with 6 cars. If it doesn't get full with 6 cars, I'm probably not going to do it. Just letting you know that right now. Because now we have 8 cars advancing to the next round. So yeah, just thought I'd let everyone know that. So yeah. Technically, I would make a video for Subscribers Choice Race 9, but it's like, I don't know if I want to keep doing these Subscribers Choice Racing events for so long, because it's like, I have to remind people sometimes twice in the same week to like choose your car kind of thing, and I don't want that to come across as being annoying, and someone may find it that way. So I don't want to make too many videos of the same thing, because then it's just boring and kind of repetitive, and I don't want to feel like a repetitive channel. No, that's not what my channel's for. So yeah, with that information in mind, hopefully Subscribers Choice Race 9 does end up having all 6 subscribers in there. I'm starting to feel like 12 is a bit too much now, because that's 72 cars in total that I'm racing. But then when I think about it, half of those cars would get eliminated. So then it would be down to 36 cars. Well, actually, way less than that. It would be 12 cars in total. And I'm racing 72 cars, but yeah, all the other cars are pretty much gone. So actually, it would be 72 divided by 6 technically. So yeah, it would be 12 cars left in total. But that's only if I even get that far. However, this is what it would be: 2 separate groups of 6 cars, race down the track, and whoever wins it all after that would be the winner. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. That was pretty much all I had planned for this live stream. Given the fact we're still under an hour, I can talk about car stuff right after I finish a thing on the video game. Oh, I just realized I left the controller over here. Let's see what car or cars of interest possibly might be in the dealership now. I don't know if that roof will be put in there, the one I'm looking for. Nope, it's definitely not. That thing's back again? What? That's odd. A new Beetle Cup car, interesting. Oh, it's that thing. It's that interesting looking thing. Looks this. It looks okay, but not the best car, to be honest. Interesting why that one has slightly less power. Oh, that makes sense. Surprisingly, that thing's cheap for a car with almost 270 horsepower. I don't know if I'd buy that car or not. It looks interesting. Ooh, okay, interesting color. That's not even close to the color I thought that car would be in. Oh, forgot something. All right, well, I'm back. If we want to talk about cars for the remainder of this time, that's fine with me. Or video games. Well, hopefully you find some stuff there at that store. Because I know Texas has a store called HEB, which is a huge grocery store, and they have Hot Wheels and other cars there. But yeah, Logan, if you ever go out to Texas, definitely go to HEB. That is a huge grocery department store there in Texas. Yeah, because I went to an HEB there, and they had surprisingly a lot of Hot Wheels cars in like one area of the store. I didn't even know where the cars would be because I never went to a store that big before. But yeah, HEB is like a huge store. And then there was some specialty store there, in Texas as well. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oops. Let's see. You know, I can just type it in. I can just type it in. Let's see. Special diecast car shop Texas. Let's see what shows up for it. Model Cars Houston's. I don't know what that's supposed to be about, but I think that's the one they have there. Diecast Republic. I think that's the one. Yeah, Diecast Republic. That seems to be the store. So yeah, HEB and Diecast Republic. Put those two on your list of places to go to if you go to Texas, and just check Walmart's and Target stores there too. And whatever their version of King Supers is there too. Check those stores out as well too, Logan. But yeah, I think it's called Diecast Republic. Yep, that's definitely the store that was featured in someone's video. Yep, Diecast Republic, that's the store. Yeah, it's actually in Texas Hill area, surprisingly. Yep, it's a dealer of Hot Wheels, M2 machines, Johnny Lightning, Auto World, Greenlight, Diecast, collectible cars, trucks, and specialty vehicles. Yeah, it's a huge store apparently there. Yep, Diecast Republic. That's the name of the store, all right. Well, it's not exactly an hour into the live. I wonder if you're okay with me showing a few cars up closer, just because I want to kill some time in the live by showing some cars anyway. if you're okay with that. There's the new Tahoe from the Greenlight showroom models series. This is not the 6.2 liter supercharged V8 engine producing 420 horsepower. This is the 5.3 liter V8. But this one's still probably going to have over 300 horsepower, most likely. Then this is the Ram 3500, I believe. Laramie Limited. Yep, 3500 Laramie Limited. Also from the showroom model series as well. This is a Nismo GTR. In a dark blue color. I do actually have this exact car in Gran Turismo 5, but the weird thing is, you can't change the paint job on this car. This is a Mini GT car, by the way. Mini GT Bugatti. This is the Centodoici, however you pronounce that last name of the car. But this is a really nice Bugatti that they made for Mini GT. That Nismo was a Mini GT car, by the way. It was not a Hot Wheels Premium car or a Greenlight. I know Tarmac Works would probably make a version of that car, but I don't think they have. This is a Bentley Continental GT3 in a nice light and somewhat in-spotched dark blue color for Mini GT. Here's the SVJ in a nice dark purple color. This is also a Mini GT car. Here's the SVJ Roadster in a nice gold-looking color. This is the SVJ Roadster, not the coupe version. Just thought I'd mention that. I have to show this one. I'm sorry, but I have to show this one. It's the smallest looking Mini GT car I have. It's even smaller. Yeah, it's even smaller, or about the same size as those R32 cars are. This is a roof. This is a roof. It's the Roof CTR Anniversary Edition in yellow. There is a green version of this car coming out. I'll definitely make a video when I end up finding the green version of this car from Colorado Diecast, along with the Roof Rodeo, which is Roof's version of the Porsche 911 Safari Rally car. So yeah. Yeah, if I ever go to Texas at some point this year or sometime next year for diecast car hunting, I'm definitely going to Diecast Republic. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so actually on Gran Turismo, that's the Roof CTR 2 or Yellowbird, I believe. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's based off the CTR 2 or the CTR Yellowbird. I'm not sure which one that is on Gran Turismo 5, but I know it's definitely based off one of those two cars. Yeah, so it's the Yellowbird then, because it's the anniversary car. Yeah. Well, it's probably about time to wrap up the live now. So I'm going to do one more thing really quickly, and then call it good for the live. So I will be back with something else done relatively soon. It's extra car racing that I should have done sooner, but never thought of doing until just now. Alright, well, just want to do that really quickly. Probably gonna end up being those two. Yep, definitely. That three was too bad. Well, the live isn't over. I'm doing some bonus car racing stuff with these now, actually. So yeah, just stick around and I'll let you know what happens for the race results from this quick added on NASCAR racing event. Ooh, lane one wins. Lane two barely. Lane three, and it's a sweep. Well, now I just have to find that other car, and then I can race them and see who actually will win. Just need to find this one car. Oh, that didn't take long to do. It's in here, actually. Let's see what happens. Still not fast enough to beat that car. Ooh! He had the chance to win, but got the night at the end. And he couldn't do it. He got swept. That was a close one, but just not enough. Well, this is the winner. It's the new Brad Keselowski NASCAR. This is my fastest NASCAR down the track somehow still. And it's actually a next-gen one from the newer cars. Based off the 2022 cars, actually. Well, anyways, this is a little bit over an hour, so I want to thank everyone for being here. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching and joining this live and doing the chat feature. I will let you know if Subscribers Choice Race 9 even does happen because, I'm starting to think that I think 8 races is plenty enough because it's 4 cars in each lane, and I won't have to do as many bonus races like things because then I just realized it. If I was to do 6 races, I'm not trying to choose 1 car. I'm trying to choose 3 cars out of each group, in case anyone was wondering that. I would choose the 3 best, fastest cars down the track. So basically, the one that wins the first time automatically advances to the best of 6. Well, best of 3 cars, and then after that, it would be best of 6 between the final 2 cars. And then after that is all done from the 2 separate groups, it would be the ultimate best of 6 matchup. And once that's done, then I'll have my winner for Subscribers Choice Racing events finally figured out once and for all. So yeah, I'm starting to feel like 12 races would be a bit too much because then that's more racing I have to do just to figure that out. So that's it for Subscribers Choice Racing events. I'm no longer doing 12 races. I'm going to cut it off at 8, actually. I hope you can all understand why. More cars and more racing to do. Which, I understand some people like to do, but I think it's better if I just close it off at 8, because then it's 4 cars in total instead of 2 more. Well, bye everyone. Thanks for being here. and everything, and subscribing to my channel. Because if your car does end up winning, I'll let you know what I end up doing for a prize thing. Yeah, Aiden, great. They actually rhyme. I just realized that. Because 12. I don't think there's any like special word that would make like happy celebration thing with 12, so it wouldn't really make sense then. Actually, bye now. Thanks for being here.